If you've ever wondered how an Ultima II filter works, I just took a used one apart. Let me see if I can explain it. So today we're going to be talking about one of these Aqua Ultraviolet Ultima II filters. Not sure what year this one was made, but it looks like a pretty typical design based on their website. It's basically a modified Hayward Sand Filter. I've gone ahead and cleaned the media out. It's got the standard drain that's on a standard Hayward base. And this head, the valve head, looks a lot like a Hayward with a new label on it. It's got the typical functions that a pool sand filter has as well. I'm in the process of refurbing this. I guess what kind of makes these filters unique is they claim the ability to be able to backwash without having to have a blower. So I pulled out the lateral. One thing I can tell you that's different on an Ultima II filter versus a Hayward Sand Filter is the actual lateral. It looks like they've changed this. There's much larger hole openings in these laterals than you would have in a conventional sand filter. I've done some modifications with sand filters where you've sort of cracked these and popped some of them out, but these are already much more open. So this filter, as it's designed and built by Aqua Ultraviolet, this should be able to run with very little back pressure. But let's talk about what I guess their claim to fame is, being able to backwash this without a blower. As you know, this lateral is down inside the filter. Normally this filter operates in a downflow design. The water comes in through the valve head, flows down through the media, plastic beads of some type, and then normally the water goes through these laterals and then up the center pipe and out the valve head. That's the normal. That's called a downflow in the filtration and cycle, and then it flows up through the pipe and out of the head. Now, when you backwash, you flip this valve from filter over to backwash, it basically reverses that flow. So now the water flows in through the head, it goes straight down this pipe, and this is where I guess their patent is. There's actually a check valve right here. It's a flapper style check valve. So when water flows this way, this check valve closes and it forces the water to come out these little spires that stick out. If you'll notice, they've cut some slots in these, slightly downward angle and all in the same direction, both top and bottom. So this is going to create a swirling effect in a clockwise direction inside the filter during a backwash. So the water comes down, it's forced out through these spires that stick out, because right here there's a flapper style check valve that closes anytime flow goes down. And you'll swirl the media around and I guess dislodge the solids, and then the water flows up through the media and then comes out the top of the valve. So that's basically how they work. It's a lot like a Hayward Sand Filter, but they've cut in here and added this assembly with that check valve and slightly different, more open laterals. That's really it. Just thought I'd talk you through how this works. Thanks.